Hi everyone, welcome back to Shalama Craft. I have some books that I got from the thrift store, and I like to share it with you guys. And I'm gonna do like a quick flip through. And some of these I buy just to keep, and some I buy to take apart. So tell me at the end of the video, let me know what do you think. This one here, it's upside down. Is it upside down? This one here is what do you call it? Selena, what's this? The beginner kids, the beginner Bible. Actually, I'm not gonna say the name because it's kind of confusing for me. The beginner Bible, yeah. I can't read upside down. This one is a beginner Bible. The year was 1989, and I'm gonna do a flip through, and they are beautiful. This one my son wants. He wants this one, so I'll give this one to him. He was reading it a couple minutes ago, so I'll give him this one here. And they have, like, I loved it. And I did 3 haul. I went today, and I went twice last week just to find some cool book that I could take apart. So this one is for my son, and then I have another one over here, children's Bible, and it is 1919. And this one, I asked him if he wants this one, and he's like, no. But this one is, I love this one too. It has like really beautiful pictures, and I loved it. This is like a really quick flip through of these because I have a few more, and I don't want to make a long video. So this is the children's Bible, and I have a I can't read upside down. The Christmas what is it? Element. I have the Christmas element over here. This one I bought to take apart, but once you open it inside, and you see all of those beautiful pictures and the music notes in here, it's kind of sad taking it apart, but I buy it to take it apart so I could use them in my journal. But they have some really beautiful pictures in here. Like you see, this is like really vintage. They're beautiful pictures. They're music notes. There's a Santa Claus. I have to turn it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. There's a Santa Claus over here. I hate the way my cameras do it. It's upside down. There's the Santa Claus, and there's a snowman. There's a music note. You could, I can't read upside down, but if you guys could see the music note right here. And there's some more beautiful picture. There's an angel, and there's a reindeer, Santa Claus in the sleigh, and it is beautiful. I don't know if I should take it apart or just leave it. I don't know what to do, but it's beautiful. Look at this picture here. Look at this picture. This is beautiful. And if you do, like, if you go back, look at this. If you guys have any idea, any question, or any what do you say, oh my god, my brain is not working, suggestion that don't take it apart, just let me know. And look at it, it's so cute. They're so cute. Look at those two little kids. They're so cute. Look at this. And I believe if I could, I looked for the date on it, but I can't find the date on it. So let's look at this. It is really, really, I don't move these aside so I have some room. So yeah, they are beautiful. This is my number 3, and if I do take it apart, I will make it into Christmas cards, and I will give it to special people in my life with a piece of this. And if I do send Happy Mail, I will send a page or 2 of this in the Happy Mail. But this one, I could tell you, it is $5. This is $5. This one here I got at the I don't know where the tag went. I think I got this for $1. That's for $1. This one I still have the price on it. I got this one for $2 at the thrift store. And I have a few more. This one here was 1989, the year. This one, I just looked it up and I put it there. And I found these. And as soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. I got 2 of them. Let me put these over here and move this out of the way so we could do these. I found 2 of these, and they both is the same year, 1965. And one of them is a little bit old. Like you could see the page aged. I have to turn it this way so you can see the page. Like the cover is beat up. This one is like, this one here is, you see the color? This one here was like probably in a good condition, taken care of, like really good. But this one, it has, like, you know, are probably used a lot because the spine over here is coming apart. And when I saw it, my husband told me it's a good one, that he had this when he was a little kid growing up. So my husband is 55, and this was published in 1965, so I don't know, give you the year, but I'll do a flip through. They both have the same pictures in it. This is the back, this is the front, and they have some like really, really beautiful pictures in it. I'm gonna go like in between and pick a few spots that I could just flip through. But these I am not taking apart. These I'm keeping for myself. And yeah, if I find any more, I'm just gonna collect them and keep them. They are like really, really beautiful. I love it. Look at the pictures, you can see. And I'll probably sit down and try to read them. I just started collecting books because I wasn't a big book person that pick up book and read. I'm just a person, just, you know. But lately I've been pulled into books. I just asked my husband, can you take me to the thrift store? I want to go look at books and find some nice old vintage book. And I came across this 2 beautiful Bible. and I'm gonna keep this. This is gonna be for probably somewhere in my room on my nightstand. And my son gonna have one, and I have one. I might put it out for sale. I don't know, maybe. So that's that. I got this one here. This is this one here, and it was 1978, and it's just a regular plain paper, not even plain. You could write on it. And this is gonna be my December, starting December. I'm gonna start this year. I haven't done one in my life, so I'm gonna start this year and do a December journal in here. So this is gonna be my December journal, and I pay $1 for it at the Goodwill. So I don't want to put nothing on top of my Bible. You're not supposed to put anything on top of it. So we'll pile those in the corner. Okay. Look what I found today when I went thrift shopping. I know everybody know who she is, right? Princess Diana and Prince Charles. She is beautiful. And this one was in 1918. And it's still in good condition. But I wanted to take it apart, but I am not. I'm gonna use this for, I'm gonna do a little bit of flip through. So let me move some stuff so you guys could see. So I'm gonna do a flip through so you guys could see all the pictures. This one's still in the way, so I'll put them over here. I got all kind of books. It's gonna be a two-part video with my books, and then I have a bead haul video coming up, so I'll do that afterwards. So I'll just flip through Princess Diana book. Look at her, she is beautiful. Where's my she is beautiful. There we go. Look at that. She is beautiful. This is her when she got married to Prince Charles. Right over here. That's her. This is her. This is her over here, and Prince Charles is right there. That's her right there. You guys all know who Princess Diana is, and I was so excited when I found this book this morning. My husband took me to the thrift store. I went to the doctor and I went to get blood work done, and I asked him, can you please take me over there? And he said okay. That's her right here. I am so happy I found this book. That's her. That's her in her wedding dress. She's getting married right there. If I can hold them. There she is. And that's Prince Charles. I'll do a flip through so you guys can see what the book looked like. And I finally owned one, a Princess Diana book. I'm happy to find this. I'm just gonna do a quick, not really quick, I'm just gonna go through a few pages and then I'll just stop and you guys can look. It's hard when you're right there. There's, you know, I'll probably keep this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. I'll probably keep this one too. This is beautiful. That's her right there. It is so nice to have a piece of something for her. I was in New Jersey when I heard she crashed, her car crashed and she died, and I was like, I felt so bad. She was a wonderful woman. She's beautiful. And she's kind. So this is the book from Princess Diana. That's the back. That's the back of it. She's right here, and the prince is right here. So, and that's her right there. I was so happy that I found it. And do you want to know how much I paid for it? $3. $3. I paid for that. That's beautiful goodness right there. I love it. I love that. She's beautiful. She got a beautiful smile. I found this little guy. Was 1910, and I'm gonna do a flip through, and this is beautiful. Look at those pictures. Look at those pictures. And this is one I'm gonna cut up. This book here I bought just to cut up. I'm gonna use the spine to make a journal. But like I said, if I do send happy mail, some people is gonna have a piece or two of this one too, because they have some. Look at that. Look at these. The picture is so beautiful. And I will say something to you guys. Most of the time my daughter have to read cursive to me because I do not know how to read cursive. I do not know how to read cursive. I'm sorry, but I'm not a cursive person. Look at that. This is beautiful. Look at all these little. Oh wow. When I got them, I came home and I sat on my chair and I went through the whole book, and I was amazed with the picture that I see. If you hear some kind of feet walking behind me, that's because my dog's running back and forth. My husband, my son is upstairs, my daughter is on the couch, and the little princess is running back and forth. I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, back to my book, my beautiful book. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like if I do a card, I could just cut and put it on a card. Like if I do journal, I could just cut those and put it on a journal. These are beautiful for cards too. You could put them on a card. This one here, even that one here, that one there. And even you can use some of the words that you're looking for. You could put them in your journal too. And they are so beautiful. The picture is so beautiful. Look at this. It is beautiful. They are so gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the hearts with the words. Wow. And I keep going back and look to see if I could find more of these, but I haven't got too good luck. I found a few of them, but not like this. But these are beautiful. They are beautiful. And I believe I'll show you the price. If I still have the price on it, I'll show it to you. But look at this. Beautiful. Look at this. I mean, if I take this apart and put all these, like do part and put these on it, it will look like really, really nice. Let's put this back like this. Look at that. These pictures are really beautiful. They could brighten up your day anytime. Look at these. Wow. Look at it. I love this. From the time I picked the book up and I looked at it and I saw that butterfly over there and I saw all this, I was like, I went like that and I went and I opened it and I went through it. I was like, oh my God. I said, babe, look at this. And I was like, I'm gonna get that. And I paid $2 for it. For this beautiful book. I paid $2 for it. And I have 3 more I'm gonna show you guys, and then we'll do the rest tomorrow. I found this one here, and like I said, I don't read cursive. It's 1723. Okay, and it has a compass in the middle. There is a compass right there in the book, right here, and it's moving. It's moving, and it has like 2 of this diamond rhinestone, whatever you call that. You have north, south, east, and west on the compass. And look at this. This is a pocket here. Has something in it. I haven't opened it yet. There's another flip through over here. This, I think, was a journal. Then you have this over here, another flip. And what's good about these, they have a double pages. Then I move on, and then I have something over here. It's a pocket with something in there. And then I move down here, and this one has another pocket, and there's all kinds of words and writing over here. And then you have this over here with the globe. Then you have a little map over here. Oh, you can't see that. There's a little map over here. And then you have this here. And in the middle here you have the globe, a little map. And I call it a map. It looks like a globe anyway. So that's beautiful. That's gonna be a journal too. Like over here you have this. How beautiful is that? And it has something, and it has like oh my God, that's sequins. It's not sequins, it's glitter. Sorry, I gotta get some water. That's glitter in there. And that is glitter. Sorry about that. And then you flip it up the other side and you have the glitter on the other side. Then you have another folded pocket over here. Sorry. Like a little book. Then you have something over here. Another book, a card. Over here. This you have another little envelope and it's all tied up. Then you have another one over here with what do you call it? I know the word but I can't remember it right now. Then you have this with a I don't know what language is that. Asian, Chinese, Japanese. You have that. You have a piece of I think this is a piece of leather right here. And then you go over here, you got another envelope tied up. I didn't open them. It's another flip through right here. And there's another, oh, here's another folding that whatever is this over here. And then you have this. This is beautiful. I'm gonna start a journal with this. You have a pocket here. There's a big rhinestone, and over here you have all kind of gold coin and diamond coin and pennies and nickels and all over here, and it's cool. And that's this one, and this one was September 13, 1723. Is right on the book right here. I don't have to go write it down. It's right here. Right here. That's the date for this one, and I paid $2 for this one. And that's a good buy right there too. So that's gonna make a nice journal too. I like big journals. So I never make one, but I don't like those little books. I don't. There's this. I have, after this one I have one more, and I have a few more video to do. And this one, it's, you don't need that. Look at this. I have to move this to the side, otherwise I will be messing up, because you need to see this. Look at this. I'm gonna turn it this way. I loved it. You can feel all of that goodness there. In my eye caught it today, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. Look at these little fairies. There's one over there. There's a lady over here, and there's a flower in this whatever you call that. And I'm gonna show you the inside of it. This is probably a card, because it's in cursive, and it's a lady picture. And there's some flowers. There's a little fairy. There's a little fairy here. The book is so big. I'm sorry, guys. There's a stamp over here. I'm trying for you guys to see what I'm doing. There's a stamp over here, right here. There's a stamp. And once you flip it over, oh no, come on, don't do this to me. There's like a little fairy garden, maybe. There's a ticket. There's another ticket receipt. And then over here you have this, and it has a stamp on it, and it has a lady picture right here. And this one is gonna be a nice cool journal. I'll probably add a few little bits and pieces to it, but this is really, really nice. There's over here, there's some little people. There's a fairy over here, and over here you have this little book, and it's in cursive, and then you have butterflies over here, and you have this flower here. There's a flower, hibiscus flower, I know that. There's that flower, and looks like leaf. And goes on to the next page. We have this picture here with the lady holding flowers, I think. And then you have this. Oh my god, this is so cool. Look at this. And then you have this stamp over here. This is so cool. I was so happy that I found this. There's a ticket. There's flowers. And this, on this page, there's a butterflies, and a little fairy up here. There's a fairy here. And next page you have an envelope. There's nothing in the envelope. We have butterflies, a ticket, butterflies, fairy, butterflies, and some flowers. And over here we got a fairy, and another fairy with the pictures, and I think there's a little fairy there. There's one over here. That's kind of cool. Over here I had this two fairy, a candle, and there's another fairy up here. Then you have flowers, leaves and rose, and then you have fairy over here. There's a fairy over here. Don't worry about my hand, so thank you. Don't pay attention to that. I have a problem there. There's a fairy over here. There's another fairy. There's a butterfly, and then you have this. It's so cool, but I have to have my daughter help me read this because I cannot read cursive for crap. Then I have this over here. I have the fairy over here. There's a bottle. There's a spoon. There's looks like lavender right here. And on this side we got a fairy. Looks like acorn. Acorn right here. That's an acorn. Then you got a fairy over here. Then you have another book over here. It's a book. It is stretched out. And then you have some leaves and acorn. Then you got another fairy sitting here. You have a book over here. Then there's a fairy over here. And these are some raspberry, blueberry, raspberry. I can't tell the difference between blueberry and raspberry. My daughter always say, Mom, you always get it wrong. There's a fairy. And in the back here you got a fairy. There's two fairy. Paintbrush, paint maybe, or ink. Then there's a fairy over here. There's one over here. And then you have all these goodness around them. Then you have a fairy over here, and then you have this. It's a book, and there's a person there. And in the back here you have this flipped over, and it has a fairy here, and then you have two fairy in the, I will say, in the fairy garden. And then you have this, whatever this is, a pen maybe, or looks like a pen. And then you have two fairies sitting in the bottom here holding the pen. And then you have some baskets and some words. And then over here you have, it's upside down, so it looks like a bunch of fairies over here. And there's another fairy over here. My hands are killing me. Oh. And there's an envelope over here, and there's nothing in it, so there's something I could put in there. Then we have a fairy here, so I could make this into my fairy journal. Yes, there's a fairy there. Now I can start collecting fairies and start putting, like, where there's a cursive and I can't read, I'll put fairies and write my little words under there. And it will make sense to me. There's a, this is a flip over too, I think. Yeah, it's a flip over with fairies under it. And there's a little girl, girl running. And then you got two fairies over here and some stamps, and maybe it's a letter. But what I like about this book, every page has this. So I don't know if there's a pocket that you could put stuff in there and make it into a journal. So it's gonna be my fairy journal book. It's not a fairy journal book, it's a fairy journal. And then you have this little envelope over here, has a little tiny note in it, like a little tiny letter. But like I said, I don't read cursive, so I have to have my daughter help me with this. I cannot read cursive. Then you have, this is the back. And you have all the fairies, and you got tickets and some of these flowers and more fairies. And this is the back of it. So this is gonna be my fairy journal. So I got one for a regular journal, a personal journal. Actually, no. This is gonna be my personal journal because I like the fairy and I like the color of the book already is there. All I gotta do add my element where I want them and put stuff in there and make this a little bit decorative and make some nice, you know, bling. I like bling. I'm a bling girl. You can see I like bling. So I make this into a bling. It's already almost blinged up for me, but I gotta add a little bit more to it, like, you know, bling it up in the back. And I paid $3 for this one. So I got one more and that's it for tonight. I was walking around. I told my husband, let's go look in the back where they have the fabric, and I want to check, see, I usually go around and check for bead, lace, threads, ribbons, because it's cheaper buying it there, and when you do get it, it's really good deal. So I went and I walked around and I looked under the table and I saw this. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? In the back, it looks like that. It looks like that. But, and I pay $2. But the cool thing about it, look at the inside. This is the inside. Look at this. Look at this. These are all, I don't know what they call these paper. I have no idea what they call it, but this is all the goodness I got in here. And from, I don't know, I want to, oh, you could rip it. I just ripped it. But I was like, I can make a, oh my God, I got an idea. But I can't tell you guys now. I have to plan on it. But look at the back. Look at the spine. Look at the spine in the back. Look at that. And I paid $2 for this. And oh my God, I have an idea, guys. I have wonderful ideas for this. And I only paid $2. And this is gonna be something beautiful when I'm done with it. Not when I'm done with it. I'll show you guys part of what I'm doing, because you gotta wait for it to dry and whatnot. But I have something in mind that I don't want to spoil the what I want to do right now. So this is gonna be something. It's perfect size and it is beautiful. I like the cover. And I might add a little bit, you know, here and there, cover up this over here, and do a little bit more to it. And yeah, this is my finding for today at the thrift shop. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. And I love you all out there. Stay warm. It's raining. It's cold over here. It's raining. We had a lot of snow. And the snow is not quite gone. There's piles and piles of snow everywhere you go. And whoever have a lot of snow, I wish you guys stay warm and have a good night and stay crafty. From Shalama Craft. Bye bye guys. Have a good night.